Okay, now it's time for some song covers. When you see this book is falling apart, well, yeah. You see, they're almost ones that just sing without doing a song cover. Because I wrote poems and stuff. They're fun. This was middle school. And this. And this. And this. Yeah, including Ramp Druid. Hearthstone. Yeah. And a boy in 2nd grade felt like drawing some... Well, not... My 2nd grade is more of that some kid from 2nd grade felt like drawing some stuff, so I ended up going FNAF. Oh, yeah, I was over it with my mom, that she had a relative, because we stay for a festival, and there were actually some kids nearby, so we ended up having them come over to, well, it's not a festival but a parade, and they went over to the relative's house, sitting by the porch, watching the parade, so end up drawing some FNAF stuff. Yeah, that's that. And yep. Yeah, I was really about actually getting myself to change for the better when I was trying to actually get myself to notice the fact that I wanted to go and do better when I didn't actually do anything about it, and I just felt even more stupid. Yeah. But oh yeah, this one's, yeah, that's just pretty funny. Shit, I'm going to hell. That's it. Yeah, that was just some person that I saw, and yeah. Yep. Thankfully, it changed enough. It's a drawing that people made together. Yeah, that's the drawing. And name from the comic. Oh wait, I said that I'd be doing covers. I'm not. I'm just doing like journals. Oh look, it fell apart. Oh well. Derp. Can't understand normal thinking. I have no context from that. Then again, this was the back of the journal, so I have no clue. Yeah, this was back in 2015. Then again, this was also the first journal that I had. I was like, well, I went to a new place, why not start journaling? And bam. Oh, yeah. End of the year yearbook stuff, signatures, thingies. Huh. That's definitely something to think about. Yeah. it's kind of nice, you know, just looking at things. And, you know, stuff like music teachers saying I should go and play more clarinet, when I can't exactly play clarinet right now because it broke and I can't exactly fix it right now, so the idea is, oh no, can't play it, doesn't work. Social studies, laughs and 5 miles, eh? Well, I was always a little something. In some places, I'm just mysterious. Well, when I put passion into my clarinet, then I was quite a player. And thus people wanted me to stay in band. But I tried to do the marching band, and even before that, just before then, in 8th grade, it seems like I lost touch. Practiced a great deal more. Although, I guess it was marching band, in a tryout that pushed me over the edge where I tried to practice the amount that I did when I practiced a great deal for band, and it wasn't enough because there's only so much time before everyone was expected to perfectly know all of the tunes, however short they may seem to be. At the same time, one also has to know all of the different formations of trying to move there, while also having the exact idea of the marching forward, backward, and formation, side to side, and dealing with the people in the instrumental and how they work together in order to go and play the piece. I still have the music from it, it's just that on there. Yeah, said I'd be singing. These end up being vlogs. Derp. And describe yourself in the phone. Yeah, I do that too much. Free spirit special content reach. But that's not how it works at all. Because in order to be in a bridge series, first has to be a funny shortening or something else. Yeah? Yeah? Well, I know it doesn't have the same characters or anything, but the first year that I was at Free Spirit Gathering kind of felt like that it was a bit wacky. It also, filled with music and webcomic references and interesting. I mean, for example, one of the things was, hi. You're cute. I'm 16. Holy shit, man. No. May think of myself as different in different ways, but that was pretty awkward. Like, I know I'm short, but I'm older than you by 3 years. Like, what? Okay. Yep. Can't find it. Music. Okay, so I made a flowchart for how my life worked in 2015. You're born in self-loathing. Are you grounded? Yes. Will you read comics or cause havoc? Read comics. Good literature. Havoc. You are punished, maybe even grounded. Are you grounded? If no, are you interacting with someone? Yes. Did you cause havoc? If yes, then you are punished, maybe even grounded. And if no, then well-behaved may gain enjoyable experiences. And even in punishment, one thought was to secretly play PC. And are you interacting with someone? No! Then just play PC all day long. See if you could hang out. Bending out. Awesome, but unlikely. No. Like, maybe, right? So, anything else? Especially something productive? Yes? Good job, now keep it up. No. Then just continue to play PC all day long. Yep, that's seriously what I wrote. Try poetry on my week. Oh, right. Yeah. Here's a song that I bookmarked. Yeah, let's see. First I have to think about it. I might show up in a tux. But let there be. I'd be casual like I always do. Then tell. Fuck you. Yeah, no, those are just the first lines of St. Clan Posse's Endgame. Only I changed them because I don't know, covers. And aside from an actual character that is from the song that is one of those, as the announcer of Endgame describes a psychopathic serial killer clown who works for the Dark Carnival. No one would do something like calling the person that they're hitting on fat, showing up to their parents' house naked, insulting them in any of their way. Just spontaneously showing them your junk. What even? But at the same time, what is a juggalo? I don't know what he's done with the clown. No, we're at life, yo. Okay, let me just look things. Well, yeah, that's events. That's thing. It's drawings. I think it was Rebecca. Life is strange. Fox Pelt poem beginning vain. Right. Okay. Bands. Wait, what? Jeez. Why? I mean, I understand Linkin Park and Avenged Sevenfold, but why would two of these people also have Nickelback as their third? Okay, one of them likes Green Day, Bring Me Horizon, and Arctic Monkeys. I have not listened to Arctic Monkeys, but I agree with the other two. Hannah, Avenged Sevenfold, Evanescence, and S3RL. Not listened to that one, but I know of the other two, and they're pretty good. I mean, on my phone, when I have my SD card of music, I listen to Evanescence great deal, and then when thinking about songs that are popular of the band that's of their people that I know are just like, I listen to it for the memes. Because there's the fact that there's a goofy cover of Bring Me Back to Life where it's, wake me up! Wake me up inside! Wake me up inside! Come inside me from the dark. Be my blood run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become. Spirit sleeping somewhere cold, calling me in me to wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name, save me from the dark. With my blood run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become. All and forever. That's a different song, but no. But I also like that song because, you know, I listen to the album a bunch sometimes, and it's fun. Okay. Now the person likes Malcolm Cromate, so to my know in the Fallout Boys. Injured Soul, Motionless Flame, more Nickelbacks. There's a... Yep. Stars can't shine without smiles. Literally speaking, that is bull, because the physics of a star is that it's a giant ball of plasma, and the idea of it shining is the fact that plasma is very hot and also bright, due to the fact that it is hotter than gas. It is the ascension from gas to a higher plane of matter. So, stars shining is the idea of all of that radiation from the giant ball of plasma going everywhere, and all of that light radiation is the light that shines. So to think the stars cannot shine without smiles is just simply incorrect, because happiness is, for all one knows, merely product of entropy, and this may be the opposite, because with more of a chance of randomness, that there's greater risk for the eat up universe. Oh yeah. It's another set of things that I asked people to go and draw, and they weren't mine. Because I was at the Abyss Clubhouse, Baltimore Science Fiction Society, and there was a dude that likes to go and draw, and he likes Fairy Tail and Full Metal Alchemist. So Natsu Dragneel and the two main characters from Fullmetal Alchemist. I've read the entire manga, Edward and Albrecht. Cool drawings. I personally wrote a tribute to David Lechenu because David Lechenu was my best friend in middle school and also late elementary school. He loved the anime Fairy Tail and also a bunch of other anime, and we used to go and play Super Smash Bros. Together. And ever since I left Loch Raven to Pennsylvania, that we just lost contact. Tried to go and keep it, but just faded away. Relatively slowly until it completely went. Oh, right. Here it is. So I found the two songs in this first journal of mine that I transcripted. So, for the first two actual covers in my journals, let us do Black Veil Brides, Knives and Pens, and Teenagers by My Chemical Romance. Alone at last week in sin and fight, I've lost all faith in this blurring light. Stay right here, we can change our plight, storming through this despite what's right. One final fight for this tonight. Whoa. With knives and pens we made a plight. Whoa. Lay your heart down, the end's in sight. Conscience begs for you to do what's right. Every day it's still the same dull knife. Stab it through and justify your plight. One final fight for this tonight. Whoa. With knives and pens we played our plight. Whoa. Well, I can't go on without the love you lost, never held on. We tried our best, turn out the lights, turn out the lights. One final fight for this tonight. Whoa. With knives and pens we made a plight. Whoa. Well, I can't go on without the love you lost, never held on. We tried our best, turn out the lights, turn out the lights. One final fight for this tonight. Whoa. With knives and pens we made our plight. Whoa. Well, I can't go on without the love you lost, you never held on. We tried our best, turn out the lights, turn out the lights. And that was Knives and Pens by Black Veil Brides. I believe that the album is We Stitch Our Wounds. And then there's another song, completely different album, completely different band, and honest, not anyone's voice, not anyone else's voice, or particular sounds aside from the lyrics. So, cover of Teenagers by Michael Romance. They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books, 'cause citizen out of you. Because they sleep with the gun and keep an eye on you, son, so they can watch all the things you do. Because the drugs never work, they're gonna give you a smirk. They've got methods of keeping you clean. Gonna rip up your heads, your aspirations to shreds. Another cog in the murder machine. Said all teenagers scared the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So talk in your clothes or strike a violent pose. They'll leave you alone, but not me. Boys and girls in the clique with all the awful names that they stick. You're never gonna fit in much, kid. But if you're trouble and hurt, you've got under your shirt. We'll make them pay for the things that they did. Said all teenagers scared the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. Dog in your clothes or strike a violent pose. They'll leave you alone, but not me. Oh, yeah! And then that's just the reprisal of a instrumental. They said all teenagers scared the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So talk in your clothes or strike a violent pose. Leave you alone, but not me. All together now, teenagers scared the shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So talk in your clothes or strike a violent pose. Leave you alone, but not me. Said all teenagers scared the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So talk in your clothes or strike a violent pose. Maybe they'll leave you alone, but not me. And those are 2 song covers and a bunch of stuff from the journal. That's a video. Or is it?